Hello, some friends, and I was asked to build a low cost home for a family of four. And I wanted to show you how I do it. And so I bought a pre made house, and it is the one bedroom furnished townhome, I think. And I empty it out of everything, and I start with a blank slate, and then I start to add rooms, or I change the size of the rooms to how I want it, and I find that that helps to keep costs down. And since this is a home for a family of four, I had added an upstairs to make room. And adding an upstairs can cost more. The larger the room, the more expensive it is. And so here is the house all done. Now, what I did is that I used a lot of the older items, and also I used a lot of items that I already had in my inventory. And here is the kitchen, and I already used what had come in the house, which saved money. And then I used, the brown table and chairs, and then the rug I had in my inventory. And then I made some alcoves and put the stove in there in the fridge. So here we are back out in a living room. And here is the master suite, and I had used the older bed. Their ensuite bath, it's all of the older items because these were way less expensive than the newer items, and also I had a lot of them in my inventory already. And the windows and doors I already had in my inventory. And here is the laundry room. Now, I already had these in my inventory. So if you want to keep the house low cost, then just use what you have in your inventory. So as you go up the stairs, you come into the toddler's room, and I made it for a toddler girl, but it could be for a boy, like however you choose. So I already put a bed in here that I had in my inventory. And then here's the front room. It has a little couch, chairs, and a bookshelf. And then here is the room for a preteen girl. I used the items I had in my inventory already. Just use what you have in your inventory if you want to keep costs down. And so here's the bathroom. Again, I used the older items, and these were in my inventory, except for the sinks I had to buy. But it was not expensive at all. As you come into the store, you come into a guest room, or it can be a room for a teenager or whoever. So here is the layout of the home and where I placed everything. And here is the grid.